Pacha Pruel in the studio. In three, two, one, action.
Yes, yes, yes. You know what time it is. Your boy DJ Switch, the Mixup King. If you don't know, now you know. Suckers, we're coming to live from AM Studios, of course. And we're on the interweb. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yo, man, you know, I'm about the culture. I do everything. You know what I mean? We're doing the rappers, we're doing the dancers, we're doing we gotta do the DJ style shit. We're not doing the graffiti artists because they don't want to be seen. And of course, we're just trying to, put everybody on as much as we can, put some spotlight. This is the damn brand new TV, which is on YouTube. But let's get it. We're talking about none other than, the thing that's happening, that has happened. Once this airs, it's called a Battle Rival School. It's basically an event that started out in Paris 2008, and it happened out in Johannesburg for the first time in South Africa, and we've got competitors that actually took part in the event. So we've got our 2022 winner. He goes by the name of Kingsley. We're supposed to be the spokesman, but we decided let's put some more brews in, right? So everybody introduce yourselves. Where you from? Whether you're a breaker or a freestyler.
Alright, I'm Kingsley. 24, turning 25 on the 19th of July.
You didn't have to tell your age, but anyway. Okay.
You know the vibes, if you want to
unless you're trying to get some honey,
you know what I mean?
Get
some money, I'm I guess an all-around dancer pretty much. I love music and stuff, so that's just pretty much me. Yeah.
Cool. Yo, what's up? This is Seeflex, the art first, hailing from Cape Town, 021, Kaapstad in the plek. Representing Concrete Apostles, Pop to One, Skeggy So Us. I'm also a freestyle dancer, flexer, contortionist, stuntman, the list goes on. Give thanks.
Yo, what's up? TeeGritty, newcomer on the scene. Representing 021, putting on the colored boys on the map. Representing Black Diamond. Yeah, we'll see what's in store.
What's up, Bboy Lucky? Coming from Belgium, Bboy since more than 15 years. Rapping today in South Africa, first time here. A pleasure for me, and that's it.
We're coming from live from Prairie. I'm kidding. All right, so it's all going down. Obviously, dancing has been quite a big part of South Africa ever since you got served, right? And I think then it sort of went into a slump. I think maybe even, I wouldn't say all around the world, because the Asians have been holding it down, the Europeans have been holding it down, the States guys have been holding it down, and of course South Americans, right? What is the current state of dancing, the dance scene in South Africa? Obviously now with TikTok, I'm going to pass this question to C, because obviously, you're quite big on TikTok, doing the things, contorting, looking like Spider-Man, looking like I don't know what anymore, you know what I mean? What is the scene looking like currently?
It's very interesting because there's a influx of obviously newcomers that haven't necessarily been exposed to street dance culture.
Sure.
But just had the platform of TikTok, I guess, to showcase, started off as a trend, then they started enjoying it, and now they started to spark up more interest into coming into like the battle scene and stuff. So
right.
I guess it's like kind of in a time where there's a difference in like eras and like the gaps being bridged through like I guess tech.
Yeah.
So for me, I guess I have a social media presence, but I'm not really for that. I guess for me it's just about like street, because I come from the street. I learned what I know from the street, and I guess hip hop was dope. It was a dope culture to be a part of.
Sure.
And I just feel like there's definitely a difference between like what people understand about dance. Because the minute you say you're a dancer, they're like, like TikTok. It's like, no, not like TikTok, because that's like challenges and whatever.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that the challenges are quite the thing, not just in South Africa, but around the world. And of course, with the hype of Amapiano, all the dance crazes have become, like, we've got the number one dance craze,
for sure,
right, in the world right now, right? So, Kingsley, you won 2022. This is the first time I'm hearing about, the rival school. And I mean, like, this has been around since 2008. Obviously, you bagged some heroes up in there, you know what I mean? And now I hope you spent it well, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You competed now this past weekend. And, before that, how did you get into the rival school, and how did you even hear about it?
Well, actually, thanks to
see.
over here, because you competed the year before I went. I just was like, I might just want to try it out.
Sure.
But obviously, I can't ask. You have to be invited.
Oh, by invite only? For everybody? B-boys as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're doing the auditions, you know what I mean?
Yo.
So it's like, there's a lot of qualifications that you must like do and stuff. But I think I was just because I've been dancing for a long time, and I think nationally I'm like possibly up there.
Yo, put yourself out there, boy. Put yourself out
Nah,
there.
for
Yeah.
real, I believe in myself.
Sure.
So like, due to that, like, I know I've been working hard, so I think that was just my confirmation that I'm just gonna go there. And then I went there, competed. The people were good. I mean, it was in Zimbabwe, which was like quite tough, to be honest. Like, it's a difference between.
It's different there, right?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't even. Yo, like a beer is like maybe 50, maybe
Bro,
like it's like $5.
I'm paying in USD.
Yo,
like,
it's hard out there. You can't even draw with your card there. Plus, their money is also whack. It's like
Yeah.
monopoly money. You know what I mean?
It's quite humbling at the same
Sure.
time. But then like I respect it because I learned more about myself, and then just being with everybody was just more humbling as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously the winning was just the icing on top.
Right. I mean, I think, I'm going to speak about, I've been a B-boy. It's still in my heart. We've hosted events, of course, in South Africa. This is a question to my man's over here. Sorry, I forgot your name because he's Belgian.
Lucky.
Lucky. Okay, Lucky, my friend. You're very lucky to be here. I think,
Indeed.
welcome to South Africa. You've also competed this past weekend. Did you win in any of the other countries?
No, I got an invite straight to come.
Straight?
Yeah.
Fire. And obviously, b-boying or breaking is at the Paris World Olympics happening this year, right? What does it mean to you that, breaking is now as a sport is now there? I mean, with the likes of skateboarding, BMXing, which is all alternate sports, what does it mean to you that now, breaking is being represented as an Olympian? As Olympic sport, sorry.
It's a good recognition. It doesn't really change what I do in breaking. It's just something that adds to what I was doing previously. Of course, it's good opportunities to make a living from it and to travel, to meet people, and to have good help to improve your craft. So this is nice. Competition is tough though because everybody wants to do it, so it's really high level. And yeah, for me it's good challenge. I really enjoyed the process. It's been 2 years of competition every month, too much, honestly.
Yeah, the competition level obviously is not like here. Although things are kind of changing, I think we got a bit of excitement happening back in South Africa, where the competitions are happening more regularly because we went through this slump where it just wasn't available, especially for the street dance. Yes, I'm a piano dancer, it's also street dance, but I'm talking more about in hip hop, because freestyle dancing is more hip hop based as opposed to I'm a piano. It's more worldly. You know what I mean? A lot of people jump into dance because it's sort of like their one-way ticket out of their situation. A lot of guys, the three of you guys are from Cape Town. Shit is tough out there. It's hard. I think it's hard in different places, even in Europe. It's just as hard. What does it mean to you? What does dance mean to you? And I think maybe everybody can answer this question.
It's really just my way of communicating without words, which is very cliche, but it's generally how I feel. I love dancing too much, and I think my connection with music and dance combine so nicely and gels together that I think I was meant to do this. Sure. You know what I mean? So that's really for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for me it just I came up in a music background, so yeah, music was my first passion, and I guess the way I expressed music visually was through dance, and also picked up a lot of different artistic endeavors along the way. But I guess for me, my dance and why I dance is just to appreciate the music ultimately, and also just show people the level I'm trying to push, because I'm also a different type of breed in terms of
you some other
my abilities,
what is that movie, the Poltergeist kind of vibes? you know, breaking your arms and shit, and everybody trips out when they see that shit, and it's like, yeah, crowd pleaser.
Exactly. So it was also a journey for me to understand that and understand my role, I guess, within the hip hop scene and the hip hop street scene. And yeah, just fulfilling that, man, putting people on, each one to each one.
100%.
Just doing the hip hop away from day one.
He's got a mic.
So like Kingsley said and Flex said, obviously watching the groot manne and you just checking them out through the gram. Not really good at sports, not good at soccer, rugby, and that's what SA is known for.
Sure.
Like you said, dancing is a way out. So doing an art form that resonates with you is dope. And like Flex mentioned, it's like you're trying to show a deaf person what music looks like physically.
Fire.
It's the manifestation of that.
Yo, don't worry, there's claps happening. Y'all can also clap here in the studio, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So yeah, that's what dance is, man. You there's just something that that you're meant to be of.
Sure.
And once you're in it, you know that it's for you. We explaining it now, we can't really tell you what it is.
Sure.
But when you're in it and
The
you're
feeling,
doing it,
right?
you just know it's you and the music, and the music comes first always.
Yeah, man. I think also, and obviously building like a brotherhood. Now you got a new friend from Belgium. He's got friends from South Africa or Africa as they know it. And it's always been like a thing, because as much as I've been doing hip hop for like over 20 years, and people look at it and it's like, yeah, but this is sort of like a lost form. It's only meant for Westerners. But now in South Africa, we've got Amapiano and it's taken over the world. It's like, yeah, we've got something to stand on, but it's not for everybody. Like, I don't think I can't jive like a piano dancer, you understand? But I can definitely go hit a windmill, a turtle, or whatever the case may be, you understand? Yeah. And that is a form of expression. And see, you mentioned something, which is each one teach one. The level of workshops that's happening around in South Africa, why is it so like, why is there less of it when there used to be like so much of it? Shout out to Black Noise. They used to be like forefront runners of that, you understand?
I think the reason why it's like there aren't as much crews anymore, to be honest.
Right?
First and foremost,
Sure.
I think that's where it starts.
Sure.
Like number one, and also, like everyone's on this trip of like instant pudding, man. Basically, where I can just type in something into a Google and it comes up, instead
2 minute
of
noodles, you say.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Like for me, it's just like what hip hop taught me is like. Also, it gave me a lot of like stamina to thrive, and showed me a way to like work with people and have a certain work ethic, and like a drive to not just see something and want it and then you have it. You kind of have to like work at it like constantly every day, put the hours in your body and stuff. So yeah, man. Like for me, I just appreciate like being able to even be here in the first place. And shout
Cool.
out, man.
Now, Lucky, did you compete for Olympics?
Yeah, I took part in the qualifier
Yeah.
process. It was like a really long one where they do ranking.
Yes.
And then they pick, to be really simple with it, they pick the top 16.
Well, it's
from
first the
world.
top 40
Yeah,
and then
it
top
was
16,
top 40
right?
and then the top 16.
Yeah, I mean, because we've had our B-boys, and I mean, we got now, there's certain criteria where you have to get like your national colors to represent your country. And we only had like 2 dancers, which was our Beagles, which is shout out to Mids and shout out to Courtney Paul.
Respect.
And I mean, did you also have to travel around the world to get to those qualifiers?
Yeah, I took part to most of the thing, but I finished 45th
Wow.
in the world ranking.
Shut up, man.
So-
Yo.
Big up,
Yo,
man.
come on now.
Thanks. It was good experience, but I did not take part in the last 2 one that
Budapest,
were for the top
uh,
40. Yeah,
okay.
Budapest and Shanghai.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, like for us, because of our currency, it's a bit difficult to get around to the different qualifiers. And obviously that's to partake in the World Breaking something Federation, right? There's always all these damn organizations, shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, and obviously like the breaking scene, the way I see it is that, yes, you go there to represent your country, but if you go to IBE, you represent your country. If you go to BC1, you represent your country. If you go to any other contest outside of the Olympics, you're still going to represent your country. Is the Olympics a bigger thing than the more established events like freestyle session or anything like that?
Not for me. I mean, like I said earlier, for me it's something that add to what's already been there. For me, breaking existed before Olympics, like before being part of Olympics. It will exist after. And it's important to have our thing, our culture, and not only relies on stuff like Olympics, Olympics is really good experience. It's a good way to rep your country. It's a little bit more formal, like you have the flag. It's really
outfits.
Yeah,
the whole story.
Yeah, so some of the competition, like the country can force you to wear
of course
the national outfit,
yes. which looks terrible, but
I hope you have a good sponsor for your country, because
no, we
otherwise
we got the Chinese sponsoring us, and it's always oversized.
Yo, that's mad.
Yeah,
No.
and so Kingsley, you obviously competing. You've competed now this past weekend. Do you go through? I mean, like with the b-boying, they've got coaches, they've got programs, they've got like exercising programs. Do you, as a freestyle dancer, do you also have the same?
I mean, I won't lie. I've been gymming recently. Like,
This man thinks this is a dating program.
nah,
Bro.
but honestly, nah, like for real, like it
Man
used.
came out here, yo, I'm 25.
Yeah, nah, for real.
I just started gymming right now.
Nah, I think I had to do that because I can't just keep dancing at home. You know what I mean? Like that's only so much that it can do for my body. So I need to do other things that like can help me. And I think gymming is helping, or just being outside, being with your friends, being with the crew. You know, always inspiring each other. That's the way, like, to really stay on top of your game. So, yeah.
All right, so you're new to whatever's happening here. Is it first time in Joburg?
Not my first time in Joburg, no.
But I mean, okay, so, and a lot of people, well, I mean, you see, so let's say, for example, you know, like when I saw breaking for the first time, I saw the OG Ram one. I saw him on TV and I was like, yo, I want to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like, I want to do that. I just got to find it.
Yeah.
And then you go looking for it, or sometimes it just lands on your lap. It's like, oh shit, now it's here. Now I got to do it.
Yeah.
What happened to you? Like, how did it happen for you?
So, like, I come like in the third or second generation. Some countries I would be considered the fifth, whereas these gents would see it live in the street. I saw it first on the TV. So my experience was different. I had to do, I wouldn't say more homework because it's actually instant gratification. You can search something.
Yo, man, YouTube University,
there.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
But like, encouragement, if you're a newcomer like myself, you just need to come to the live events.
Right,
Like,
right.
just like stick it.
Yes,
See something on the gram,
Sure.
like do your homework, because you can't have an expectancy. Oh, I didn't know dances here. It's like the court
Sure.
of law. You
Yo.
can't say,
Right,
you can't plead negligence. You
Right.
can't say I'm not allowed to kill someone and then you do it.
100%.
So with like the culture, you can't say you didn't know there was a culture if you didn't do your homework.
Hey, man, homie's dropping gems here.
Damn, for real.
Even though you're the new guy. You see, rookie of the year. So I mean, like, you know, we've got these competitions coming from, you know, wherever it's coming to South Africa. So obviously, like for myself as well, you know, rival school. It's the first time I hear about it, but they've been around for like over a decade. You know, obviously, you know, see, you've been in the game for a long time. I mean, the best competition I would say that we've had here has been probably about BC1. So far?
Yeah, for sure.
BC1, were you at the
Even like dancer style.
dancer style?
Yeah.
I haven't been to that, but obviously I'm going to be at this one this year.
But also shout out Concrete Apostles, the anniversary jam.
Right.
Shout
Obviously,
out
those are
Solo
local
Pro.
ones. Solo Pro
yeah.
Africa. Shout out,
You
Mr.
know what
Folks,
I'm
no
saying?
jokes.
Let's get it.
Obviously, shout out
But
to
like
all.
on an international scale, like
Yeah,
I think
international.
Battle Rival School is also like
Right.
doing the things
Well,
like.
I mean, so we saw it this past weekend, and I think it's cool that, you know, these competitions are coming. And I think mostly, do you think they're interested because we own like the TikTok right now?
I think we're running things, to be honest, on like on an international scale, because like in sport, in like music, in like awards,
and
movies,
UFC and
UFC, all of the things, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, I definitely think like if people's eyes weren't on Africa before, they definitely are now.
But I mean, like, you know, obviously the piano craze is crazy because now everybody's doing our shit.
Yes.
You know, like they're
Yes.
doing our dances, like especially like on the freestyle scene. Because I'm a piano, you can't put it like in a contemporary space. Like you can't say it's ballet or
It's definitely its own thing.
you know,
for
it's
sure.
its own thing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And do you think people are now coming here because this is the hot shit? Because our music is worldwide now, right? I'm a piano as a whole, and of course the dances that go with it. Everybody's doing the
I
dances.
definitely think it sparked interest in a lot of people that didn't necessarily think about South Africa in that way, or even
Sure.
Africa. Now they're open to traveling towards it because they,
Right.
I guess, experiencing different cultural things that we are progressing with. And then they come for the Amapiano, and then they experience the culture, and then they
Sure.
come back, and then they stay. And
Right.
So that I guess like I can't complain in that aspect, because I feel like it's about time
Sure.
that like SA or just Africa is on the map.
Hopefully Gaten comes on board as well.
Yo, shout out Gator, do the things, bro.
You know,
Stick it.
Gaten, calling him out now.
Yeah.
So Kingsley, man, I mean, you know, this it's cool to win. Like, obviously, you won some events at home,
Yeah, for sure. I won Red Bull
the BC one.
BC one.
Oh,
yeah.
fire! Yo, shut up, man. Yo, hey,
Big up.
come on now. You know, we got some champs in the building. So obviously, like, you know, on the freestyle section, what does it take for you to get into a battle mode? Because, you know, when you say battle, you're going up against somebody, but it's also taking all this practice time with your homies, your friends, but now it's only you. Now it's not like there's no circle. It's just you and the other person, and it could be. I mean, how many countries are involved for this event?
Yo, definitely more than 5.
Yeah.
For
More
sure.
than 5, but
12, I think 12.
but
12 even, no?
what are they? What are they?
Like
Senegal,
Zimbabwe, Botswana,
Japan.
yeah, Cameroon, Congo,
Paris.
Angola, Brazil,
Yo, yeah, I saw the
Italy,
Brazil. There's a guy from Brazil.
Senegal. Um,
Senegal/France as well.
yeah, I think
Okay.
so. So yeah, like from all over actually, like bits and parts of every place in the world.
That's crazy. So obviously you competed in Zim last year, and now it's in South Africa. Where, do you know where it's going next year, or they've announced, or they're gonna be
I
announcing?
think that's when they announce when it's like
Right.
coming closer to another one. You know?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So like I said, so what is the preparation apart from going to the gym?
Bulk game.
You know what I mean? Apart from going to the gym, bro.
Like, look, at the end of the day, like, because I'm already so prepared, when I'm on that stage, I don't see you. Like, I don't
Sure.
recognize you. Like, I'm dancing, I'm putting my heart on the stage.
But the response has got to, because remember, it's a conversation.
It is a conversation.
Even in breaking, it's a conversation
Nah,
because
it is a conversation.
you've got to show them like, yo, you can do that, but I can do that too, and I can do better.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
I just think like I have such a chilled way of approaching a battle, where it's like it might come off as cocky, or it might come off as lazy, or it might just come off as like I know my stuff. Like either way. So
All right.
whenever I'm in that zone, it's just like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you everything. How you take it, how you respond, it's really up to you. And
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm not letting you go first. I will go first. You know what I mean? Just to set the tone. You
I
show me
feel
what
you.
you must do from there.
So we had this wave since you got served and it died out, and obviously now the I'm a piano is more than music. Do you think people just jump on because once again I'm going back to like the scapegoat kind of narrative of like it's tough at home and this is the only thing I have to make it work? Do you think people just jump on, just like rappers? How many rappers are there? There's hundreds and thousands of them, right?
1,000.
But I mean, do you think people just do it because the internet sort of provides a form of remuneration now, so that they can change if they're a good dancer, they can change that into sort of some type of income?
I definitely feel like it's almost like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with the Willy Wonka bar, and you find the golden ticket. Now everyone has the opportunity to access that golden ticket, right? And you never know up until you try. So that's also the influx of information and content that's also flooding the thing. So now it's also like it becomes deep because now you want to stand out, you want to be different, you want to this, but you can't really tell. It's like what the people want, right? And then you'll blow up from there or not. But I guess that shouldn't be like your mindset. Your mindset shouldn't want to be to blow up. It should just be to, I guess, want to enjoy what you're doing and just showing people what you love doing. For sure.
Is breaking still prominent in Europe? Like, is it like the number one dance?
Not sure it's the number one dance. I mean, hip hop is also like really big now in Europe. I would say, it's pretty much the same. Breaking is a little bit less common now, I would say. Like there is less crews in Belgium.
Right.
And I think it's the same problem like around all Europe.
Right.
It's a lot of individuals now. Like all the competition is 1-on-1 or 2-on-2, so people mainly focus on them. There's less crews. And it's still a thing. And we were speaking about incomes, and I don't think, at least in Europe, people don't get into the dance for the income because there is not a lot. Or maybe if you do theater show only, but if you just want to make a living from winning comps, like it's really hard. Maybe like a bunch of people can do it, but it's
of course specialized,
the best,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's another thing you're speaking about, theater shows. I mean, we did a show called Dance to Style, Dance to Music, something like that. We don't have any theater shows from South Africa where guys are actually, because we've got Spuja dance, we've got obviously freestyle, we've got breaking, we've got amapiano, we've got Zulu dancing. We've got like a shitload of dance styles, right? Yeah. But none of you guys are initiating like a theater show.
Sure.
Well,
I'm just putting you on game right now.
I've been involved in theater for sure. Like, but there was also like a theater show that did happen.
Yeah.
It was in theater, like street dance, called Cape Town's Most Wanted.
I saw that. Yeah.
So that's like a start to. But I guess like Are you speaking about like just theater show or productions
Yeah,
or
like-
like competitions in theater?
Nah, I'm talking about like a theater
Okay,
show
like
that
a
you can
production.
take. Yeah, like you take it around the country.
For sure. I guess people just don't want to invest in hip hop like that because it's still street, right? Like,
But I
but if
think-
I did ballet, it would have been a different thing. Now I'm coupling racks,
Yeah, but
you know. But if I don't do ballet or contemporary,
Right,
then it's
right.
not seen as like an investment.
well, it's not
So-
seemed as a legitimate dance, right? It's
Right,
not conformed
exactly.
like by the book, like a textbook dance. You know
For
what I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
But I mean, because street culture has taken over, and with obviously tech being involved, aka TikTok being involved, don't you think we can blow it up even more than what it used to be?
I think, but people aren't as open to being educated in that way because people also don't know, right? And if you want to educate them, it's like, oh, but I didn't know, and then they pull up or they even don't, and then it's like, but now why am I having these workshops, for example? So I just feel like it's a lack of education with regards to the true culture about what people do. People don't watch documentaries anymore. They don't study the greats anymore.
Right.
I can go on. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I get you, but we're just educating the people out there. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're hanging out with the competitors for Battle Rival School that just happened this past weekend out in Johannesburg, and obviously this competition has been around since 2008. I'm just finding out, so they putting me on too. You get me? And make sure you like, subscribe, do the right thing. Kingsley just competed. He won in 2022, and of course we have Seeflex, who's obviously a contortionist. I don't know what he calls himself anymore, but he's a freestyle dancer. We've got Lucky, and of course, my homie, sorry again. TeeGritty, yeah, this gritty gang. Yeah, Cape Town when they throw gangs, so you be really careful. This is the one thing that when I grew up and I always saw the dancing, it was just like, I can do that. I want to do that because you gravitate towards something, and even in South Africa, obviously like piano dance, like that dance is like everybody gravitates towards it because people say it's spiritual, it's a feeling. In any dance, I think it's spiritual and it's a feeling, right? What is your message out there to? I would say, because you're like gents, you're in a brotherhood of dance culture. What is your message to the ladies? Because we're approaching Women's Month. What is your message out there to them and to the fellas watching?
Just to speak on that, I think representation matters. So, if the girls are down, please be down to enter these comps because like there's a lot of youth and ghetto youth also sitting in the crowds watching and looking for people that look like them, especially girls, and they don't usually see it. And that's why there aren't as much B-girls, for example, or as much like girls that are competing on a battle street level. But I definitely think with Amapiano it's different now, which is really great. I just feel like if you are a dancer, you should be entering because representation matters, man. Like I know I felt when I wanted to see someone that was like me in front of me, as like inspiration. So I think like, it's growing slowly but surely, and I feel like in time it's gonna boom. Like you said, shout out Courtney and Mids, like they're doing the things, and that's also dope for like ghetto youth back at home to like see, I can actually attain this and I can do this, not just because I love dance or because I'm a girl, but just because it's possible, So yeah.
Anything else? Even if you're from Belgium, we gotta give shout out to the ladies out there.
Big girls in breaking, it's crazy now. The level is rising a lot. There is even you can get smoked by a big girl for sure.
Mika's the
be careful,
problem. Mika's the problem, right?
Yeah, it's with Olympics and stuff, like the bigger scene like grow a lot in 2 years. I've never seen this, like never.
I think right now when you look at it, I think I think what your message is more is that the advanced level. Like for me, B-girling looks more attractive than the b-boying because we've seen too much b-boying, and now when you're seeing b-girls, it's like, that kind of looks good. It kind of looks new. It looks new because of the way they do it, the flair they do it. So the charisma that a b-girl has over a b-boy is totally different. The attitude, even the way the moves are done, like a flair doesn't look like a b-boy flair.
Facts.
It's like it's all different. So that's kind of cool. So ladies, get your asses on the floor. You know what I mean? Kingsley.
I think like it's now changing from it's no more a male dominant sport. Yeah. So with that being said, please pull through because the change is good. It's definitely needed. And like you said, like a beagle can smoke you right now. Like,
Sure.
especially like 5, 6.
Hey, easy.
It's easy work.
Yes, sir.
Women's Month. I'm the pre-submit to the gents. So my name is TeeGritty, short for integrity. You just have to like stand and you have to have steak, say things with the chest, have character. So like respect the person on the floor And if they're female, you need to still smoke them. Females, you need to still step up and smoke. So like as long as you love the thing that you do, and as long as you do it with character and like integrity, then you deserve your flowers.
Fire,
So,
fire, fire,
yeah.
fire, fire. Come on. Homie's on a spiritual journey out here.
shout out, I also got engaged, so
Hey. Better be the right one, huh?
yeah.
All right, cool, man. So make sure you check that out. Is the event gonna go live? Well, it's gonna be posted up on YouTube. Does it get posted on YouTube?
I'm sure. I don't know about this year, but
Okay. Use the mic, bro. Do you guys
I'm
give
not
any?
sure.
Do you guys give any classes?
Yeah, I give classes at the Rhythm Factory
Hey, shout out to V.
Wednesday and Thursday. So pull up, hit V up or hit me up, and we'll just go from there. So
Cool, man. Yeah, we'll just leave the handles on the in this interview. We'll see the handles and make sure you follow. Go through to the classes. I don't know how much they charge, but anyway.
yeah. Also, yeah, pull up to the sessions, man. Like cipher is important. I feel like a lot of battle cats don't cipher anymore, and I feel like that's where the true conversations happen, out of a battle-esque space, somewhere where you can just, I guess, let your hair down and also just conversate. You know, instead of having it always be this like constant, I have to battle you, I have to smoke you, but it can also just be like we can all be adding to the spot. You know?
For sure.
So I feel like, yeah, just ciphering and building a community through dance, it's very important, for sure.
Lucky.
Yeah, 100% down with what he said. For sure, for me, it's cipher session. Like build a community, build something in your city. It's what we do in Belgium. It's what I do in my city. You know, it's good to have a good generation. It's good to have high level, but it's worth nothing if you don't give it to the kids. You know,
Right.
And just make sure all the knowledge is keeping alive. You know.
100% passed down. You know. Yes, sir. Integrity.
Yo, I don't.
Man, priyak izo. Yo, man's is ready to spit bars out here. Huh?
Yo. So
Yo.
I used to teach. Not anymore. Because like you mentioned earlier, like funds is not like a
A thing, yeah.
thing, but like support those who you see does it. Because like that's the foundation, man. Like you're going to come across a dancer doing this thing for full time. So yeah, like I said before, just respect the art, pull up to class, and you're always a student of the game, man. Like Flex said, each one teach one. So yeah.
All right, so you know, in hip hop, everybody does multiple things, and there's rappers who become dancers, then dancers become rappers, then they DJs, and etc. etc. So we only got one of them here today. So, see, we're gonna drop you with some beats.
Yes, sir. My favorite.
This man's gonna be. Oh, you might have some scripts, you might have some freestyles. We don't know, but yo, it is that time. We got Seeflex. You can check him out on social media. The man's is out there doing the damn.
Yes, sir.
Representing the 021 Cape Town. Of course, hanging with your boy DJ Switch, the mixtape king, coming to you live from M Studios. Make sure you check
It's
out
the switch up,
Battle
baby.
Rival School online and see what they're up to.
Yo,
We got Shaney J on the beat here. Let's
Yes,
get it, sir. Seeflex, let's go.
Shout out Capstad. Can I get a bit of volume on the mic or the beat? Yes, sir. Yo. Seeflex, the art first, the bastard from Kaapstad to Josie. In the studio with Switch, the manskap. I am the skap, so I slag all day in die straten. Seeflex is die man, waar is die kanen? Waar is die kanen? Can get, I can get you wet. Seeflex first, Seeflex the art first. Do you like that, bruh? I like that. Peanut butter in jam, promotion when toasted. Best pie, no lie, chicken roasted. And if they don't have, then it's OG. Pepper steak or chicken and mushroom on my plate. There is mushroom on my plate. For the cake in my con, there better be a flake. There is no debate that I like diet taken down us for the munchies. Bet I'm throwing punches like it's fight night. Seeflex hier te lekker. Kaap staat in die plek. 021 represent CA Pop to one. Skek is jouw ash. Lekker, flikker.
Yes, sir. Anybody else wanna rap? Yo, you when you try to get out to the hands, dog.
my voice is defeated.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, there we go. We're hanging out with none other than the homies over here, the Manskap, the Mensa. Of course, shout out to Lucky all the way from Belgium. yo, we international now, you know? You feel me? Yeah, man, shout out to everybody and well done to the event that took place out in Johannesburg, Braamfontein. That was none other than Battle Rival School. Make sure you check out next year's one. Obviously, yo, South Africa represent. It happened out here, and of course, yo, they came out here to put me on Switch. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. And just like that, everybody, yo, we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Is that a cut?
Cut, man, yeah.
Yes, sir.